Okay, so welcome to my stream. I hope everyone is having a good time. I hope y'all enjoyed the opening music. It is officially 7 o'clock. I figured for the first time that I would ever begin streaming, I would stream a game that I've been turn myself up. I don't know how I can. It's pretty loud on my end as it is. Um, I'm using Streamlabs OBS. I know how to adjust it. I've I've been fiddling with the audio. Um, I mean, right now this is the best that I can do. Oh, you know what? It's probably the settings that I have for the filter. No, 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 no. It's the filter. I can adjust that. One moment. How about that? Can you hear me better now? All right. Well, then I will adjust that filter again real quick. Oh shit! Vagabond Dog rated me. Oh geez. Uh, they're the people who made this game. In case y'all were wondering, I've been following them for years, and they recently, yeah. I'm a little surprised. Uh, a bit flabbergasted, honestly. Um, but I figured I was going to do a whole special stream with this game. I was gonna play through the first one and then go through the second one, and I wanted to basically share it. It's a really good game. I love how its writing goes. I do kind of want to give you guys advanced warnings that I feel like the game has characters that are written true to life. So there will be people and characters in the game who will say awful and inhumane things, but that is not a reflection of the game developers or myself. It's just like you're reading a novel and the characters are bad guys. So that's just like the content warning that I want. Yeah, everyone is sometimes monsters, pretty much. But I figured I'd give that content warning up and out of the way. So I'm gonna go ahead and move over to the game in question. So there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and start it up. I'm not gonna be doing any silly voices. I'm not good at doing silly voices anymore. I will just read it verbatim. Stop. Wait. Where the hell do you think you're running off to without me? I'm the boss, so you don't make a move until I tell you what to do. Got it? I thought I told you already. Once I'm paid, then we're through. I don't need you controlling me anymore. No, you ain't finished working yet. There's plenty of people I still need killed. You don't get a say in anything until I decide you're done spilling blood. You checked that privilege at the door when you signed up for this job. Here, I make the rules. Here, I decide what happens. That's what you signed up for, right? Hey, what did I just tell you? You ain't going anywhere unless I say so. I'm telling you, you're making a mistake. Don't do something we'll all regret. Okay, here's the funny thing. I think this character is modeled after, originally, mind you, before Vagabond Dog went self-publishing, I think this character was modeled after a fictional character called Fork Parker, who was kind of like the scuzzy CEO of Devolver Digital, I think. I could be wrong, it could be just a coincidence, but I think. But I could be wrong. Anyway. Excuse me, sirs. Got a minute or a dollar? Hard times all around. Smelly vagabond fuck. Get the hell out of my way. We don't have anything for you. Oh, I've heard that one before. Probably from you, too. Different day, different street. Who knows? Maybe we used to know each other. Can you imagine that? Winding up back here again. Goddamn schizo, are you fucked in the head? Get the hell out of my way. Right, we gotta keep moving things along. Before you go, though, there's something I think you ought to take a look at. What the hell is this? Well, you might say I've been expecting it. Does it feel familiar standing on this end of the barrel? Or would you feel more comfortable with your own piece drawing? Go ahead. I'll wait. That's right. Aim it right between my eyes. What the hell do you want, you nut job? What do I want? I like playing games. Don't you? What do you say to giving mine a spin? I don't know what this fool's smoking, but if he doesn't put that gun down right now, you put a hole in his head. Of course, you can hurry this along if you like, and we can all be done with it if you wish. Like any of this matters anyway. I want to tell you a story, though. One about the many choices we all make. At the end of it, you can decide what to do. The only rule in the game? Let me finish. No interruptions. Then the choice is yours. Or we can pull the trigger right now. Sounds a lot less time consuming, doesn't it? Either way, the choice is yours. Now, I'm gonna do a little bit of a spoilers here. You can end the game literally right here by choosing shoot. The actual game, though, comes from if you listen to the story. You won't put that gun down, fine. Talk fast. There are many roads between yours and mine, but all roads start from the source. You ever been dragged to a party by someone? What if that party was life itself? Led by the nose, barely wanting to take part. Sorry about that, Milky. The Stream Elements mod is a little, I won't call it uptight. I've been meaning to adjust it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Just be careful. Don't be very profane. That's pretty much all it cares about. Don't be mean or nasty. But it's kind of picky, so you might just be careful. Again, sorry about that. Every time I see Stream Elements do something like that, I get a little worried. Led by the nose, barely wanting to take part. Yeah, no, definitely no Carlin 7 words. Again, I'm still futzing around with the moderator. I would much rather have a live moderator, but I didn't want to put that responsibility on anyone, because I feel like that'd be pushy. Did you even have the choice not to go? It would take something miraculous to change you. But would you know the opportunity when it not? Fair-weather friends are sometimes hard to sort. A man with opportunity to spare knows this best. One such man of opportunity threw a party. He was looking for someone special, important. Wait, really? That is weird. Again, I'm sorry that happened, Milky. That is surely possible. Not a lover, not a friend. He was looking for someone of substance. By the way, this music is by Laser Destroyer Team, and I highly recommend actually picking up their album. It is such good electronic music. I'm so glad they did the soundtrack to this game and the next game. That night, they toasted ambition, success, and more. Little did they know how steep the mountain was. I actually have that game in my wish list. Come on, hurry up. Or did you change your mind? You can't invite all these people over and just leave me to take care of them, Larry. They're all weird. Why can't you have normal friends? They're all work friends. Writers, artists, wannabes. You know, like the one I was telling you about. Boss wants me to sign someone by next week, but I still haven't a clue what I'm looking for. Well, just pick someone who's going to do a good job. I don't want you getting fired over some fuck up. This apartment's way too nice for that. Yeah, okay. I love you too. Well, if anyone wants to volunteer to be a mod, I would certainly appreciate that. But since this is my first stream, I just wanted to be extra safe just in case. So I activated the Stream Elements mod. Alright, so this is one of the things that I absolutely love about this game. Most of the people in this room, with the exception of 2 or 3, are the protagonist. We get to... Oh, not 2 or 3. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, 5 of the characters in this room are not protagonists. They did something really awesome and creative here, and pretty much whoever you decide to talk to and share a toast with becomes the main character of the game. It is so goddamn cool. Like, I've never seen anyone else come up with such an idea, and I feel like I'm just gonna blab all the time. Anyway, I'm gonna pick the favorite character that I have, which is this young man right here. Whoa, Larry. Great apartment. Ah, the wife picked it up. She doing well? We should toast to her health. I've brought this rum for you. I'm cutting down to 1 drink tonight. But rum does do wonderful things to me. Which is a fair thing because rum is a better liquor than most of the other options. But that's my personal opinion. Alright, let's drink. Give me a second to run to the patio. Well then, you've never had good rum before, Milky. There's someone I want you to meet. Always happy to meet the ball and chain. Don't go anywhere, Larry. I'll be back from the patio before you know it. Alright. So, these 2 characters right here are in-game avatars for the creators. Speaking with them gets really meta, and it's kind of cool and fun, but I kind of just want to focus on the story. If you guys want to like see all the little neat Easter eggs and stuff, I highly recommend picking up a copy of this game. I've given a number of you guys copies of this game before, and I know it can be a bit difficult because the game is a bit dark in places, but this game has a lot to offer, and no one has ever uncovered everything about this. But they've done damn well. For another cameo, I believe this character right here, Hatton, the one that my character is talking to. Him. I believe he is a part of the Laser Destroyer team who did the soundtrack for this game. We sound okay? Yeah, it was great, don't worry. Thanks, how you doing? Can't complain. What are you and Dark F up to? Nothing too much. You didn't tell me he was a musician. Dude, we should jam or something. Hell yeah, for sure. We could totally throw a killer show together. Okay, so just like we picked our protagonist, what we're about to do now is pick our love interest. And it is so tempting because all of them are cool in their own ways. I think I'm gonna go with this gentleman right here, though. Hey, did you get a chance to talk to Larry yet? Yeah, I just spoke to him. And if you say he's waiting on me, that's a way to back out from choosing this person as your character's partner. Which is great, because you can be gay, straight, bi, transgender. Like, this game was ahead of its time in so many different ways. I like this game a lot. You're probably going to hear me gush about it every time I come across one of its unique little mechanisms. We gotta go, though. He's waiting on us. We're gonna toast that bottle we brought. That's amazing. What are you waiting for? This is the perfect opportunity to bring up that book you and Sam were working on. Do you think Sam will mind me pitching our book alone? I mean, I'd be kind of pissed if I was left out of the negotiations. You can worry about that later. If you don't get in there and butter 'em up now, you two will be drafting forever. I guess you're right, but we gotta make it happen first. Come on, you got the gift? Shit, we forgot to sign the card. Here, give it to me. I'll sign it first. Alright. And this is obviously where we can name our characters. I believe that the characters do have in-game canon names, and I only know this character's. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a technicality. They were assigned names, I believe is what it is, but, like, any name that you give them is the canon name, I believe. But I'm just gonna go with what was assigned. Here's Jamie and Donovan. No, this is not Persona 5, but that'd be pretty funny. Let me see that for a second. Alright, sounds perfect. Alright, Jamie, let's go. Wait, kiss me first. Good luck. Alright. Alright, so while that's loading, I just want to thank Vagabond Dog again for following me, and to Nappo Striuf for following me as well. Definitely appreciate that. Oh, and thank you, Oh Dear Hunter, for following me as well. For sure. I just want to make sure I'm pronouncing the names right, so if I do get it wrong, I do apologize. Feel free to correct me if I do get it wrong. So Larry, before we toast, let me guess. You've got a book you wanted to pitch. Just hear me out. No need, Donovan. There's a reason I'm toasting with you. I've seen your stuff. You've got talent, a lot of potential, but you're rough. I want to put in a good word with the boss, see if we can get you an advance. That's crazy. Seriously, thank you so much. I'll get you something to show him in the morning. This is too exciting. Let's toast. To ambition, to success, to getting rich, and I'll toast to not screwing up. It really didn't matter who set things in motion. The landslide had started long before that night. This version of the story needed a hero, though. Would this be the one? And if you were unhappy with any of your choices, like intelligent people, you are completely allowed to start over and select all over. This game, it's so brilliant. And we fast forward to 1 year later. And there they are, Justin and Jake. They're the ones who have the biggest meta cameos where they talk about the game. And wait a minute, hold on, it just dawned on me. I just saw the name Donovan there. Wait, were the names assigned by people who worked on the game? What time did I get in last night? Shit. Looks like my people's sleep monitor got reset. I gotta get to sleep when this thing tells me to. I was halfway to earning my 1 month circadian master sleep achievement. Let me just cycle through the modes and reset this thing. There we go, all set. They say the longest journey starts with a single step. Alright. So, here we are. We now have control. A bunch of old dusty books I'll never read. Found $1 in our sofa. Got some pizza pouches, which trademark-free Hot Pockets, I believe. I've eaten enough of those to know. And if we look on our desk here, we see a poster for a game called Charlie Murder. One of the things that is really cool about this game is that it has a whole bunch of references to other indie games that came out at around like the general same time, and like they just throw those references in, and it's really cool. I like it a lot. I mean, I haven't played Charlie Murder myself, but I'm familiar enough with video games to recognize it. Alright, so without any further ado, let's look at the notes under the door that we just got. Attention, tenant of apartment 104. Your rent has not been received as of this notice. As a result, and according to your lease, this balance must be paid immediately, or you will be evicted at the convenience of your landlord. Your current balance is $500. This entire balance must be paid immediately to avoid further action. This is a serious matter and your urgent attention is required. Failure to act in a prompt fashion will leave you responsible for additional charges such as court and attorney fees. Your credit rating may also be affected. Please speak with building management as soon as possible to avoid further issue. Sincerely, management. And there's a little sticky note attached to it that says 30 days overdue, pay up, deadbeat. It's always something, isn't it? I will note, however, $500 in rent. Man, I wish that it was that cheap to live nowadays. If anything, that's the most fantasy object in this game. Low rent, or lower than current rent, I should say. But we also have another note here that says, came to see if you wanted to get coffee before work at the Phoenix, but you were asleep. Don't be late, man. I have vouched for you, and my manager hates slackers. And it's signed by Dark Alley, who we did meet a year ago at that party. Well, at least I've got a job for today. And so we grab our apartment key, our bank card, and we move on. Where is it? I know it's in here. Excuse me, Mrs. Terwilliger. Oh, pardon me, Donovan. Am I in your way? I got so distracted looking through my purse for my little calendar. There never is enough time in the day, you know. Well, I know what you mean. I know exactly what you mean. There's never enough time to do everything you want to. Heck, I don't even have enough time to pay my rent these days. I seriously think I'm done for this time. Where's your roommate? Things didn't work out. It's just me now. That's a real shame. You're such a good kid. Tell you what, if you need some money, why don't you come by my place later today? I'm hosting a little get-together tonight, and the place needs to be spotless. It'd be lovely to have some help. Well, as we've already seen, we already actually have prior obligation, so we'll have to think about it. Yeah, see, I'll think about it, but I'm supposed to spend the day helping a friend. Maybe I'll come by if I have the time for it afterwards. If you've got plans, don't worry about it. My door will be open if you change your mind. Have a good day, Donovan. I hope you find what you need. Now, what a lovely fake cactus. Lamps don't work. This building is a joke. Trying to remember. Management can't even afford real flowers. Alright. One of the things I'm trying to keep an eye out for is one of the collectibles in this game. Cheap-ass landlord. That light's been a problem for months. Aha! See, I found one. Yes, you found Indy's hero figure number 24. The Sorcerer from Delver's Drop, which released in 2014. 6 years ago. I generally like rum as a mixer for Coke myself, Carmine. But I mean, I definitely don't do vodka or gin. Sounds like the landlord's on the phone. With these lights off, I might be able to slip out of here undetected. Hold it, you mangy punk. You really think I wouldn't notice just because the lights are off? I had that clap on, clap off thing installed last week. Just where the hell do you think you're going? You're in a lot of trouble, punk. You're a whole month late on your rent, and I'm not in the business of sheltering deadbeats. Are you gonna pay me what you owe, or am I gonna have to toss your ass out to the curb? You're serious about evicting me, huh? I just need some time. I've been waiting on a check from my publisher. As soon as it arrives, I can pay you. And so we check the mail and nothing's there. Look, the check's gonna be here soon. It's got to be here soon. Just give me until when the mail's delivered, okay? I don't care what old bag you gotta sell that micro dick to. You're out of time. And then he says a racist expletive, and I am not going to say that out loud. Pay me $500 by the end of the day, or you can consider yourself officially homeless. In fact, you know what? Hand over your key right now. You can get it back from me when you pay your bills. Are you gonna give me that key or what? I know you've got it in your pockets. You really want me to hand over my key? Well, we could run away, but technically we are in violation of the lease. And so the responsible thing to do would be to give the key. Fine, I think I have it on me somewhere. So we handed over our apartment key. Come see me when you've got the money and I'll let you back into your room. See you later, deadbeat. What a fucking asshole. Could I actually have given him a pizza pouch? I've never experimented beyond that. I always considered this to be like, oh, okay. I always just did the responsible thing. I know they programmed a whole bunch more variables in the sequel of the game, and I know this is like the genesis of that. $500 by the end of the day. I can do this. I've already got work at the Phoenix, or I can go help Mrs. Terwilliger. Time to get to work. I really don't want to get evicted. So we begin our story at Dubstown. Hey, Donovan. How's it going, man? I'm good, Bellinger. Hanging around like usual, I see. I've got no need to walk around when I can see the whole city from right here. Sounds productive. Well, I've got to hustle. My landlord wants $500 by the end of the day, and I don't know how I'm going to get it. Dang, that sucks. Well, I'm broke, so I can't help you with cash. I did find this rare Indie Heroes figure in the trash this morning while I was digging for breakfast. Probably worth a few bucks if you want to pawn it off, or you could try and get all 60 of them like me. And he gave me Charlie Murder. This is completely random. The figure that he gives you is completely random. The poster that appears in your apartment is completely random. I've played this game quite a few times to know that there is just enough random variables that make it really cool when you spot something new. Thanks, Belly. At this point, anything helps. If you ever get lost, come see me. I know these streets like the back of my red golf shirt. Okay. So now we got free roam for the most part. Oh, okay. Gotta watch it. What I'm going to do, what I'm going to attempt to do is to find some more of those action figures. I have a good idea of where they are. but it has been a while. Alright, found it. Okay, Postal Dude from Postal 2, which came out in 2003. I know this game definitely came out after Postal, but I think the Postal video game released on Steam sometime a little bit before this game's official release. I could be wrong. Okay. That's one there. Cookie Factory, I know, has one right here. Jones from Hotline Miami 2. Great game. Love that game. Different game from this one, but definitely makes you think like this one does too. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Yes. Tommy Homicide from Charlie Murder. I believe this is Nation's Bank. Hello, sir. Welcome to Nation's Bank. How may I help you today? I'd like to withdraw some money or check on my account or something. Oh, I'm sorry, sir. Due to budget cuts, any in-person banking is now limited to check deposits and raising your interest rates. Feel free to visit any of our conveniently located ATMs anywhere in the city for all your banking needs. Hopefully you know your PIN. Thanks. Okay. 1119 is still my PIN. I should change that sometime. I don't need to think of his birthday every time I check my bank balance. Welcome, Donovan. Checking balance. Current balance is $13. Going to withdraw all our money. So now we have $14 instead of $1. I've never actually played the Postal games. I played one of them for a little while, but it was just too... Shoot, I don't want to be mean, but I do feel like it's grossness for the sake of grossness just didn't sit well with me. Okay, let's see here. So, I have at least 4. I hadn't heard that the developers were bad people too, but if I'm being honest and frank, yeah, I kind of believe that. Oof. That is definitely a big oof right there. Being into Gamergate. Okay. I think I have enough of the figures. Ooh. Okay, I'm not gonna sell... Yeah, my Let's Play of Oregon Trail. That didn't go too well for me. I still won, though. Now, I'm not actually going to sell the Charlie Murder one because we were given that as a gift by a friend. So, if we can pull ourselves up out of this situation, it'd be best if we could give it back. Can't remember where any others are, admittedly. So, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on. A lot of these people that we can talk to, we can't necessarily interact with yet, because believe it or not, even though we have free roam, we are still kind of technically in a tutorial. Hey, you there. Alright, I'm going to blaze through this real quick, because what this basically is a type of mini game, I believe. It's basically play the stock market. I just came in here to check to see what the prices are. If it's unusually low, I was gonna grab a bun. Oh man, they did amazing work in this game in RPG Maker, Guildy. Like, it just blows my mind how intensive they went with it. $16? Oh hell no. I believe I can talk to her as well. Hey cutie, you look like a guy with good taste. What do you think of my new dress? It cost me a fortune, but I think it's hot. You know what? It actually does look like a good dress. Yeah, it looks great. Definitely worth the money on a body like that. Oh, I like the way you talk. My name's Haley, by the way. So, I was looking for someone to do me a favor. I don't see why it couldn't be you. Well, that all depends on what you need. You know Dirty Don over by the pawn shop? I heard he's got these tabs. Happy pills, I think he calls them, that make you feel like you're having the most orgasmic sex with God. Sounds intense. If I give you $50, could you go and pick some up for me? I know it's silly, but I don't want to lose my place in line. Okay, fine. How many pills should I ask for? That should buy you 10 pills, so bring them all back. I might even share with you if we party later. So we just received $50 from Hannah. Sounds easy, I'll be right back. Wait, there's one more thing. Dawn's got some trust issues. You're going to need this. And she gives us a sealed envelope. What's that? It's just a little message from me to him. You know, to prove you're cool and not a cop and all that, right? Well, obviously. Keep it sealed until you see him, or he'll be suspicious. When you get there, open it and read it out to him. Simple stuff. Gotcha. You have fun waiting in line. Now, this is definitely a morally questionable thing that I'm doing. But I'm going to do it anyway. Hey, welcome to Dirty Don's Popcorn Stand, where I sell fresh popcorn and absolutely nothing else. Do you sell anything else? I've got this envelope or something from this girl I'm supposed to be seeing you for. Well, what are you waiting for? Open it, damn it. So we open the envelope. It says... Well, go on, read it. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers can't deny. When a girl walks in with an itty-bitty waist and a round thing in your face... Whoa, buddy. That's enough. You don't have to sing the rest of the song. I know why you're here now. What the hell was that? Oh, all my orders come as hip-hop lyrics. Helps keep the cops from figuring things out. It sounds like you need some happy pills. Now, what's a guy like you need happy pills for? They're for a friend. I need $50 worth of them pronto. No problem at all. I was just thinking though, how would you like to save $30? Same number of pills and everything. That math doesn't add up. What's the catch? Oh, nothing shifty or anything like that. They're just local artisanal pills. They're made from eco-friendly toxins. I'm no genius, but I'm pretty sure that toxins aren't all that safe for human consumption. Yes, but I also said eco-friendly. It totally balances things out. Well, I guess that makes sense. So what'll it be, loyal patron? Spend 50 and get what you asked for? Or spend 20 and save the whales? Okay, we could totally be absolutely scuzzy and give her something that might be potentially more dangerous than what she already requested for. I think it would honestly just be better to buy what she asked for instead of trying to cut some profit out of her. I'll take the good stuff. I don't know how my friend feels about whales. Well, to each their own, I suppose. And he gave us some happy pills for $50. Yep, I want to try a happy pill before the show. Yeah, I got you the good stuff. You're going to be tripping balls for sure. So we gave the happy pills. And so I've had a lot of good memories here at the Phoenix. Dark Elf should be waiting for me inside. Let's just go ahead and get inside. Whoa, partner. We ain't open yet. Excuse me? I said we're closed, dipshit. Why don't you turn around and get lost? Yeah, I'm working here today. Is Dark F around? You're the asshole that everyone's been waiting on then? Dark F's in the main room, so I'd get my ass over there if I were you. And these posters are the album art for the soundtrack to this game by Laser Destroyer Team. And the Dead Rise. You're late too. Did Benny give you any trouble at the door? No, he let me right through. Some bouncer he is. How have you been? You pumped for the show? I'm nervous. Really nervous. This is my first big show since I split with Viper, and I don't know how well it's going to go without her. I know what you mean. Not a day goes by where I don't wonder how different my life would be if we hadn't left so suddenly. Jesus, we're on this shit again? Look, Jamie left you, what, a year ago? It's time to move on, don't you think? Now, this is where I would like to call this motherfucker out. Like, if you're in a really deep relationship with someone and they leave, you're allowed to grieve for however long you need to grieve. And right now, he's all like, oh, my girlfriend left. And you try to commiserate, and he's like, well, fuck you. I don't know. I always felt that was a little... Dark Elf could be a bit more, I don't know, not much of an asshole about that, but he's still a good guy, I think. You're right. It's just not that easy for me. I don't know if you've noticed, but life's been kind of shitty for me ever since he left. How long are you gonna blame him for everything? Seriously, you've got to take some responsibility. Remember, he left because of what you did. You know what? Fuck you. Not all of us are happy to be rid of our ex. Not all of us dated self-destructive junkies. Not cool, man. But you know what? It is the absolute truth. Needs to get told it. All I'm saying is that since I left Viper, I'm realizing how it's the choices we make that define us. Am I worried about the choices I've made? Totally. Am I terrified that my music's been shit since I quit? Sure. At least I made a choice. And you know what? As long as you own up to that choice, that's fine. But you are allowed to be sad about things that have happened. You don't just have to instantly move on and be better. You'll be fine. Everyone's really proud of you for getting off that stuff. Not everyone, man. Seems like my fans prefer when my sound's all fucked up. Part of me thinks they're right. Well, you know what? They're wrong. People just don't like change. That's nonsense. Everyone... Yeah, see, exactly. It's almost... not gonna take the squall... No, I'm not gonna constantly say what I mean to say in my head instead of saying it. Your manager makes a lot of money for you. I'm sure you sound fine. I appreciate it, but you haven't heard me since I kicked this stuff. I'm just nervous is all. Kinda wish I had some to calm my nerves. Oh well, my burden to bear. Here's the layout for the equipment. Try to follow it exactly. I've got enough to worry about tonight. Since you slept in, we don't have any time to redo anything, so make sure you get it right the first time. Okay, so we're setting up sound equipment. Keyboard is top left, drums are top right. There are 2 guitars on left and right, and a mic in center stage. Now, I always get this wrong. I can't tell what those guitars are. One's an electric, and one's a bass. I mean, they're both probably electric guitars, but one's a regular guitar and one's a bass is what I'm trying to say. The gears in these boxes here. Okay, right is bass. Alright. I will remember that. Right is bass. All you've got to do is put the right stuff on the stage in the right place according to the layout. Seriously, a monkey could do this job, so you better not mess it up. Get it done perfectly and I'll give you $100, okay? I'll do my best, Captain. I'll head backstage and work the spotlights for you. See, okay. Since I'm streaming this, I decided that I'm only going to save when it's time for the stream to end. Because I feel like that would be appropriate. I'm not gonna save scum, which is so tempting to do in this game. But I feel like, since I'm sharing this on a stream, it would be best if I just experienced it as the cards fall. Okay, this is a regular guitar. Yeah, pretty much. Hardcore Iron Man, always sometimes monsters. Hell yes. This better be a damn good show. Pick up the bass guitar, which should go right here. I hope I put that together right. Picked up the drums, which were on the... Okay, the drums were on the right, right? Yes. Yes, I did. Oh, did I drop the bass? Oh my god. Oh, Toby, why? Why, Toby? Hey, Donovan. Come give me a hug. Viper? What are you doing here? I thought you and Dark F split. You sure he's cool with you hanging around here before his show? Trust me, if I know Dark F, he's missing me like crazy right now. He probably already told you so, hasn't he? And you know what? I'm absolutely going to lie. No, he has not missed you. Hasn't said a word about you, to be frank. I hate to break it, but I think you two are Splitsville for good this time. I always know when you're lying, Donovan. I also know when my baby is super nervous, which is why I brought him a present. It's a baggie of heroin. And this right here is where I would get so mad in real life. God damn. Are you out of your goddamned mind? Darkef's been doing so well. What the hell is wrong with you? Hey, I'm not forcing the needle in his arm. No, but you're presenting an addict with what they're addicted to. Nobody is. He's a big boy and he doesn't need you making his decisions for him. But when it becomes something that you're addicted to, your decision making is compromised. If he's nervous about the show and this helps calm him down, then who are we to get in his way? Not very good friends. He'll just get it from someone else otherwise. Get the fuck out of here. You know what? Get the fuck out of here right now, you goddamn junkie. Dark F left you for a reason. What don't you understand about that? Go fuck yourself, Donovan. You don't know the first thing about Dark Elf, what he needs or what he loves. You don't know a fucking thing about love. Good luck with the fucking show. If my baby bombs, it's all your fault. What a psycho. And if you paid attention, this little baggie appeared. Like she threw it at us. Pick up the heroin? Yep. No sense leaving this laying around. And this is actually what I would do in real life as well. I completely regret my decision to investigate this toilet. Okay, then this one. Flush the heroin. Absolutely. I guess it's better that I don't keep that junk on me. Hell yeah. And while we're here, we can pick up a crowbar that someone left here. For no good reason, apparently. Okay. Trash bin is empty. Can't check the mirror or the sink. Okay. Microphone is center stage. Yes, let's go ahead and set up the equipment. Connect cable A to wait. That's not right. And the keyboard. Alright. I sincerely hope I got this right, because every time I do this, I always mix up the guitars. I'm working up a sweat here. Well, that's about as good as it's going to get, I guess. Well, how'd it go? Take a look for yourself. Damn fine work! Yes! Thank you for the suggestion that the bass goes on the right. It's so rare that I get to walk on the stage with everything just the way I like it. Seriously, kudos to you. Here's the $100 I promised you. You earned every penny of it. We were given $100. Anything to help with the show. I can always count on you. Benny said Viper swung by earlier. Did you talk to her at all? Was she looking for me? Now, I don't know what the idea here is. We can lie to him that we didn't see her, or we can tell him the truth. But I really... Yeah, exactly. I'm definitely not gonna get caught with dope on my fucking person. I always say I haven't seen her, because I don't want to encourage him to talk to an enabler. Nah, I haven't seen her. If that junkie's around, she stayed clear of me. Huh? Alright then. Well, I guess I gotta go get ready for the show. Feel free to come back to the club a little later if you're interested in working coat check. We're short-staffed and could use you. Just talk to Benny by the door when you're ready to get started. Hey, Donovan? You're a good friend. I guess that's a day's work. I hope I made the right call with Darketh. He's really been there for me this past year. And we can go check up on him as well. First sober show. You can do this. You don't need it. You don't need her or anything. Oh, Donovan. I'm just getting myself psyched for the show. I'm still nervous, but I know I've got this in the bag. I think we're gonna blow it out of the water this time. Nothing's holding me back, and I don't care what Viper, my manager, or my fans have to say about it. That's great. I've had a crazy year, and you've been with me through all of it. I'm here to do the same for you. Whatever you need to knock it out of the park, just let me know. And so... yeah, I feel like I made the good choice here, honestly. I mean, the choices are all about the consequences of your actions. So there's no definitive good or bad as it would be. But I feel like, honestly, that's how you prevent a friend from spiraling out of control. I still can't believe Viper shut up like that. Maybe I should stick around for the concert and help with the coat check. Then again, Mrs. Terwilliger did ask for my help. I suppose seeing what she needed would be worthwhile, even if I am more than a little late. And so the time of day changes. Yeah, pretty much. There is no such thing as Paragon or Renegade in this game. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and check the stock market video game. $17. It went up $1. Oh, hell no. Definitely not going to pay more now. Alright, let's see. If you have played the game before, feel free to whisper me what way it could have gone, because I may already know, or I may not know, but I would like to avoid spoilers for anyone who has not actually, played through the game. I know it's an old game, but I would also like to encourage people to play through on their own as well, which is why I'm kind of doing a an Iron Man version of this game. That way, like, I won't explore all the options. I'm forcing myself to be conservative. I wonder if Mrs. Terwilliger still needs my help cleaning her apartment. Hope I'm not too late to lend a hand. Then again, Dark F did mention I could work a coat check tonight, and I could use the money. I always feel like this is a thing that I always do, because we did say we would swing by if we had time, and we technically do have time. We didn't promise that we would work a coat check. Who could that be? Hello, who's there? It's me, Donovan. Oh, come right on in. Come right in. Not right on in. Hey, Mrs. Terwilliger, I'm here to help clean up. Oh, you're a little late for that, Donovan. It's alright, though. I managed to get it all done myself. Still, I'm very glad you came. You're such a good kid. Well then, I guess you don't need me then. I was just about to sit down to dinner. Would you care to join me? I was thinking of going to work coat check down at the club. I am pretty hungry, though. Eating in this game is important, because you can die if you don't take care of your basic needs. So let's go ahead and have some dinner with her. It's a fresh lamb stew. You're going to love it. Come and have a seat. We wouldn't want it getting cold. Sounds great. You won't believe how hungry I am. Well, there's plenty to eat, so don't you worry about it if you want seconds. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't you say you were expecting a guest earlier? Don't tell me I'm the only one who came. Oh, I never explained, did I? Tonight's my beloved Thomas's birthday. Every year we have a special little dinner together. I tidy up the house like he prefers, and I make his favorite meal, an old-fashioned stew. Oh, that sounds really nice. When's he coming? Oh, well, he's not exactly. Thomas was my husband, but he's not with us anymore. Oh, I'm so sorry. There's nothing to be sorry about, Donovan. We had a wonderful life together, and he's still with me every day, in my heart. I'm glad you're here, though. Sometimes today can make me a little emotional. It'll be nice having someone else to talk to for a change. Salad? It's good for your digestion. You'll get your stew afterwards. And so now you get to work through the courses of the meal. I'm so glad you decided to join me. It's nice to have young company for a change. Oh, it's no trouble at all. It was my pleasure. Really. I appreciate the kindness, Donovan. It can be kind of lonely living alone these days. Well, considering I'm eating out of a microwave most nights, this is a real treat. Did that roommate of yours cook very often? What was his name? Jamie, wasn't it? Oh, we'd eat out more often than not. We both were pretty busy, you know? I understand. Life can get pretty hectic nowadays. Life sure does move a lot faster than when I was your age. How long has it been since you last saw each other? I always remember he was so polite. We'd bump into each other nearly every morning as he was heading out the door for his morning jog. It's funny the things you miss about a person can often be what you take for granted. The cool part's that you never know you're doing it at the time. But such is life, I suppose. Yeah, I guess. You can say I miss him a lot, or let's change subjects. And... let's go ahead and go with I miss him. I really do miss him quite a lot. It's been about a year since we last saw each other. I still don't feel the same. Believe me, I understand how you feel. When you're so close with someone, their absence can be hard to deal with. I won't lie to you, that sadness you feel now may never go away. See, she gets it. She gets how, like, you can still be hurt by an event, even after if it's just been a year. Like, there's gonna be a twist to this story, and I'm gonna show it because it blew my goddamn mind when I saw it. But she at least has the right idea with how it comes to pain and understanding pain. You're luckier than I was, though. You still have an opportunity to mend the rift. Oh, I don't know about that. Life's changed a great deal for both of us since we parted ways. Jamie's not even in this city anymore, I don't think. Seems he wanted to get as far away from me as possible. A decision like that can be made in an instant, though. Who's to say what it really means? For all you know, Jamie could be regretting leaving just as much as you do. I'm not so sure that's true. It ended rather rough. Things between us ended rather roughly. There's a reason we don't talk. A lot of feelings were hurt, probably past repair. Be that as it may, you're not a mind reader, Donovan. A good friendship like the one you had doesn't die so easily. Of course, she is definitely from another time, finger quotes. So, when she says friendship, what she's really meaning is relationship. Actions can be amended and feelings can be healed. The only thing that truly divides people is time apart. You can't be so sure you know what's going on in someone else's heart unless you ask them yourself. Suppose you're right about the time apart dividing us. I'm not even sure if he's the same person anymore, to be honest. When I look at how much I've changed in the last year, I can't imagine Jamie stayed the same. Oh, you've changed less than you think, Donovan. Call me a nosy neighbor, but I've watched you come and go in this building for a long time now. Tell me what you think is so different about you today versus a year ago. You want to know how I've changed since Jamie left? Well, let's be honest. My work. I guess the thing that's changed most is my work. I've made a lot of progress on my book. I mean, it's really starting to feel complete. Oh, I had no idea you were nearly done. You have a release date decided yet? Well, it's not quite that ready yet, I guess. There's still a bunch of it that needs revision, and I haven't really figured out the ending. Ah, I see. Not so different after all, then. No, I guess not. Being the same person you were a year ago doesn't have to be a bad thing unless you think it is. Don't forget, that's who Jamie was friends with in the first place. Yeah, but it's also who he left. So we move on to the main course. So how are you enjoying the stew? Really quite good. What's the meat in this? That's fresh lamb. I got it from the butcher this morning. Feel free to have as much as you want. I got used to making rather large pots of it. Every time I'd make it, my Thomas would eat at least 4 bowls just by himself. There were never any leftovers back in those days, I'm afraid. He sounds like quite the character. How'd you meet? Do you mind asking how you and Thomas met? It's a funny story, actually. It happened the summer after I finished high school. He was working at a garage near my house, and my father hired him to fix our old jalopy. I wasn't working at the time, so when my father asked me to pick up the car for him, I had no choice. I didn't even have a license at the time, so I was terrified the whole day imagining myself getting it home. Well, that certainly sounds safe. How'd you get away with driving illegally like that? It was a different time back then. We didn't worry about little things like that. I was scared, but that wasn't going to stop me. I hated disappointing my father. So I showed up to the shop scared out of my wits, and there he was. Covered in grease and sweat. A real man's man, if you know what I mean. Uh-huh. Thomas could tell immediately I was clueless and must have asked me if I needed help a dozen times. I was stumbling over myself with how cute he was, so I just kept telling him I'd be fine. I wanted to get home as quickly as possible before I said or did something embarrassing. I was so distracted thinking about him that I crashed straight into a stop sign barely 20 feet away. Thomas, the sweetheart, charged right over to see if I was okay. There wasn't a scratch on me, but the car was in pretty rough shape. I was terrified I'd get in trouble with my father. He'd have been so mad to find out what happened. Thomas, sensing my dismay, offered to fix it for free and tell my father he needed more time with it to keep me from trouble. His only condition was that I'd agree to go have dinner with him that weekend. Of course I said yes, and the rest is history. Stuff's funny like that, isn't it? Was it the accident that drew us together, or was it our attraction that caused the accident? Sometimes I think these things are just meant to happen, you know? Sounds like you two were made for each other. And let's just continue eating from here. So we move on to dessert. I just love ice cream, don't you? You don't hear me complaining. I had a really nice time this evening. I'm very happy you decided to come by. Oh, it's no trouble at all. I'm glad I came too. Still, I want to thank you for spending your time with me tonight, so I have something for you. What's this? These were my husband's baseball cards. He used to collect them when he was a boy. Some of them are quite old. They're probably worth quite a bit of money. I want you to have one of them as a token of my appreciation. You can keep it as a memento, or I'm sure someone will be happy to pay you for it. You can't be serious, can you? Please, I know how much you could use the money right now, and they're not doing me any good. They just sit in a box, and I can't even bring myself to look at them anymore. I won't take no from an answer from you, so don't even make a fuss about it. I just don't trust myself to not get all weepy if I see which one you're taking. So I want you to pick by the time I return from the washroom. Just close the box when you're done, and we won't say another word about it. Understand? Yeah, I understand. Alright then, I'll be back in a moment. Wow, these cards are really ancient. I bet they're worth a small fortune to the right collector. I couldn't do that to Miss Twilliger though, could I? Okay, so we could take one card, like she offered, or we can take all of them, or we can be an idiot and take none of them. I'm going to be a bit selfish here, and I'm going to take all 3 cards, because the last time I did this, I was absolutely blown away by the twist. And I'm just going to give you guys fair warning. Just brace yourself, because remember, she was talking about her husband, and these are her husbands. So I took 3 of the baseball cards. Yeah, I'm selfish right now. I need the money. Oh god. And then there's that message right there from her dead husband. He wrote it to her. I'm not gonna read that out loud. Holy shit, this guy is a racist mother... Now the thing is I think this message might be altered depending on what character you play. Thomas, no matter what, is a racist fuckhead. It's the only way I'll be able to pay my rent. I'm sure she'd understand. I hope I made the right decision. Considering that you just stole a racist's collection of rare antique baseball cards, fuck it. Fuck it. I don't feel bad about it. If I had done that selfish action myself, I would have felt a little guilty. But the moment I read that message there, I would have been, oh, guilt gone. Thanks again for having me over, Mrs. Twilliger. You're more than welcome. You're such a good kid. Here, take this with you, some leftovers from dinner to eat later. And we just got some leftover stew. A young person like you needs to eat. Well, it won't pay my bills, but it's better than eating junk food. Thank you very much. You take care of yourself and have a good night. It's getting late, so I'm off to bed. Alright then, good night. And now it's nighttime. I should count my pennies up and see if I can get my rent paid. Between the $156 in my wallet and the nothing in my bank, that's not enough to get back. Maybe I can get a few more, but I might be sleeping under the stars. I think I may have messed something up because I was attempting to set something up and didn't happen. Open up the box, look inside, and there's nothing in the box. Dang. Okay. So I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the pawn shop again. And I'm going to sell these very rare baseball cards for $225, giving me $381. And I'm going to sell this crowbar as well, which gives me $418. I am just like $82 short. I could sell the food that I have, but I would think, yeah, exactly. Ain't that how it goes? I am just short of paying rent. So what I'm going to do instead is I'm going to buy a basic fishing rod. And what I'm going to do now is survivalism. Or wait, I don't know if I can do that yet. No, I should be able to. Yes. So I'm gonna go fishing real quick. Because this is the easiest, yeah. This is the easiest way to get free food without spending money. You can do it a certain amount of times. Super ridiculous, a lake crab. That's very good. Largemouth bass. I might be able to sell this for money, I think, actually. Okay, didn't catch anything that time. Yes, another lake crab. Another lake crab, awesome. Here's hoping that I can sell it and make my money back. Wait, is it a reference? I actually didn't know that this little fishing survivalism thing is a reference. I absolutely believe it. I am just getting lucky with the lake crab. If it's super ridiculous, it is super good for me. I know I can only fish a certain amount of time, though. Pretty soon here, they're gonna tell me to stop fishing. Yep. Okay. They pretty much said, stop fishing, you jackass. Hold on, what's my stamina at? Okay, I'm at 2 of 3. I'm at 3 of 5 bars. Alright, let's see. Is the fish worth selling? I can't actually sell it. So I'm going to sell the food that I do have. Okay. Damn. Would have been great if I could have sold that stuff. But I have a steady supply of food, so I don't have to worry about dying. Again, I thought I had been setting something up correctly. But it looks like I did it wrong. I guess I just forgot how it works. Generally, you can set up a way to where you can save money. A lot of empty boxes. Yes. From Jen from Dungeon Hearts. Doors. Yep. I missed out on the opportunity. I guess I was just kind of out of my mind. Alright, let's see what the little stock market game is offering. $14. Still too pricey for my blood. Oh, yeah. You know what I did wrong? Okay. Well, don't spoil it for people. only worth $5. Fudge. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat one of my fish. And then I'm going to sleep like a hobo because that is literally my only option. Hopefully I don't die in my sleep. And just to let everyone know, this is a flashback. Looks like someone left some money for me. 20 bucks. Unfortunately, I believe that since this is a flashback, nothing we do in it affects. Donovan, is that you? I'm out on the balcony. Now look who's an early riser this morning. Are you okay? Did you sleep all right? I can't remember the last time you were up this early. Very funny. I'd sleep better if you didn't steal the blankets. Ah, Grumpy Pants, I'm sorry. It's not even that early, though. Most people in the world get up before noon. You know, so they can go to work. Don't start on me already. Your dad already gave me an earful last night. Oh, relax, Donovan. You know you're welcome to stay as long as you like. Dad's just worried about us, that's all. Contract's gonna come soon, don't stress out. Right, and once he does, we'll be able to move back to Dubstown and start a new life together. I just hate waiting, that's all. I know, me too, but what else can we do, though? Just relax, take it easy. Your time is coming sooner than you think. You're right, I'm ready for this. Everything is gonna work out just fine. One day we'll look back on this and laugh. That's the spirit. Now give me a kiss before you get coffee breath. There's a fresh pot downstairs if you want some. I love you too. This music has such a jamming finality to it. And this is Casey. Good morning, Casey. Good morning, Donovan. You know what happened to the sausages I left in here the other day? Can't for the life of me find them anywhere. Yeah, I ate them yesterday. I'm sorry. You just couldn't save any for me, could you? I can pick something up at the airport, I guess. You'll give us a call when you land, right? The military base, Donovan. I'm pretty sure I won't be allowed to. Besides, I won't be gone too long. Once we figure out what's going on with the scanners and why the EM readings at the polls are so strange lately, I'll be in home in no time. Do me a favor and help out Jamie. I don't want to thaw in a messy house. Are you sure you're up for Antarctica? It's dangerous. Really dangerous out there. Ah, don't be such a ninny. I faced a lot worse than bitter winds in my time. You just keep your head in that book of yours. I really hope that contract you've been waiting on will come before I get back. Tell me about it. Well, that's my ride. See you when I see you, Donovan. Jamie, I'm leaving. Come say goodbye. Shit, already? I'm in the bathroom. Hold on a second. I gotta go, Jamie. They're waiting on me. Be good. I love you. Dad? Wait, I'm here. He left without saying goodbye? Yeah, the car was gonna leave. Don't worry, Jamie. Your dad's a tough son of a bitch. He'll be fine. Yeah, I guess you're right. Everything's gonna be okay. Oh well, I gotta get to work before I'm late. You be good, my brilliant little writer. You go and have a good day at work. I love you. Love you too. Give me a call if the contract comes, alright? Yeah, for sure. And so now we have free reign. Oh, well, we did sort of have free reign of the flashback. We could futz around with stuff, but let's just go ahead and advance the story. What do we have here? Pizza L'Amour, San Fernando's finest, the best deal in town, certified by a quote from Rasmus Man. San Fernando Pizza. This is it! Holy shit, I can't believe the contract's here. Yes, I understand. Yes, I know. Yes, you explained. It's just that we're sort of a team, you know? Two halves of a whole, peas in a pod. You know what I mean, right? It's just really important to me. I understand, Donovan. Sam's your partner, but the facts are the guys upstairs only like your pieces. Times are getting tough, too. You know, business ain't what it used to be. They just don't have the money to spare on both of you. You can't afford to keep everyone you want. Look, take as long as you want to think about it. The deal stands as we've sent it, always will. We'll fund you for the next 6 months so you can finish what you started, then we go to print. You sure you can keep with that kind of pace? Yeah, don't worry. Great, then take as long as you need to think about and give me a call once those papers are signed. Then I get the wife off my back and we can go for a celebratory drink. I'm buying. That sounds swell. Alright, I'll wait for your call. Speak with you soon, Donovan. Ominous, future-changing piece of paper. This is everything I ever wanted, right? And now we can call. So let's go ahead and call our partner. So it came. You're kidding me, right? Finally. Yeah, it's right here in front of me. What's the matter? You don't sound excited. Did they change the payments or something? Not exactly. The deal's still fine. They just don't want to bring Sam into the picture. Like, at all. This is still great news. Sure, you don't get everything you want, but this is it. Isn't this what you've been waiting for? So you'll have to do it without Sam. Big deal. Why can't you just take a minute and realize what an achievement this is? So we can agree, we can say, we can be dismissive, or we can be tentative. By my perspective, at least. However, this mindset right here is always a red flag for me. Why can't you just take a minute and realize what an achievement this is when you're not talking about the deal, like what its value is, but what you're losing when you take it? Like, it seems like a complete dismissal. And it always sparked a notice in my brain. So that's why I'm going to be tentative about this. It's just a start, babe. Nothing's even happened yet. All I've got is some paper. It's not even signed yet, so there's nothing really to get excited about. Wait, you didn't sign it immediately? No, I wanted to get your opinion on the whole thing first. I wouldn't hesitate, honestly. This is going to be so good for you. This is going to be so good for us. Well, what about Sam? What about Sam? Not everything is meant for everybody, which is technically true, but if we were working on this together, then you're fucking over someone you were working with. You don't have any responsibility here save for yourself. It's your choice, though. Whatever you want to do, I support you. I know. I love you too. Alright, I'm gonna leave you to figure it out. I've got to get back to it if I'm ever gonna get out of here. Don't wait up for me tonight, alright? We'll find time to talk after you've made a decision. Alright, have fun at work. Not likely. let's go ahead and try and give Sam, of all people, a call. I'm sorry, we cannot complete your call. The Macroshaft mobile customer you are trying to reach has run out of available credit on their account. Please hang up and try again later. Figures. So we could try and wait, but this dream won't end until we do the inevitable. So let's think about it first. And then we're going to just go ahead and sign this contract. I need this deal. This is the right thing to do. I'm sorry, Sam. We still tried to do the responsible thing. Hipster house using a rotary phone. You know what? That is absolutely true. Whoa, that dream felt so real. Far from reality, though. Wonder what he's doing now. I'm going to start writing in my journal again. At least maybe the mail's here. Whoa, deadbeat. You look even more like shit than normal. That curbside nap teach you to pay your bills yet? I'm just here to get my mail and the stuff out of my apartment, and then I'm gone. Yeah, right. You still owe me for last month's rent, so I'm gonna hold on to those ratty old clothes and the appliances for a while. If you ever find enough cash to get your key back, your stuff will be waiting for you. Oh, who am I kidding? A deadbeat like you paying rent? Don't make me laugh. Oh yeah, before I forget, when I was in there cleaning this place up for you, I came across something I think you probably want to hold on to. You know, to remind you of the days before your life turned to absolute shit. Good luck, deadbeat. I am not going to miss that guy. Well, let's see what's in the mail today. A wedding invitation. We're getting married. Join us in San Verdano's historic Faith Chapel for a night of celebration as we join hands in holy matrimony and say our vows. What the fuck is this, Jamie? You're without me not even a year and you've already moved on? More than that, you're getting married? It's at the end of the month. Jesus Christ, Jamie. No, I can't get angry. I can't get upset. We broke up. He can do whatever he wants. And you know what? For someone who is still hurt by this, that is an absolutely true statement. Why the hell would you invite me, though? To San Ferdinando, no less. I love the place, but god damn, that's cold. Are you testing me? What do you want? Well, at least my checks find me here. I could do with some extra cash right about now. Received a letter from Larry, and received our publisher check. $250? What the hell, Larry? This thing was supposed to be thousands. Something's gone really, really wrong here. I need to give Larry a call pronto. You copied down Larry's phone number. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, without it, there will be no way to get to him in time before the wedding. I would absolutely want to go to the wedding with that wedding invitation in my hand and be like, what the fuck is this about? Like, we've been broken up and you felt like this is like fine to do? Are you trying to like get at me somehow? Anyway, let's just give Larry a call. Hello, hello. Larry Hunter speaking. What the hell, Larry? I thought we had a deal. What the fuck happened? Hey, Donovan. I've been expecting your call. $250? Who the hell can live off of that? What happened to the rest of my money, Larry? You know that contract you signed for us that said that we would pay you so long as you produced us a book? That little paperback you were supposed to finish drafting ages ago? Is it ringing any bells? Well, that contract states that if the guys upstairs aren't happy with the output, they can pull the plug. I guess they're exercising their rights. Come on, I'm almost done, I promise. Just give me another week. We did that like 20 times already. I hate to say it, kid, but you were a bad pick. I made my mistake, and now my ass is roasting just as much as yours is right now. My ass isn't roasting, it's goddamn freezing. I slept in a fucking alleyway last night, Larry. Shit, I'm sorry to hear that, Donovan. You understand this is a business though, right? We don't just hand out money to every aspiring author who thinks they've got what it takes. We place bets on your potential. The guys upstairs said I made a bad bet and decided that enough was enough. I'm sorry, but even if I wasn't pissed that you put my career in jeopardy with your laziness, there's nothing I can do about it. So what now? What do you mean? We're done. I had to fight to get you that check you're holding now, Donovan. There's nothing left for you. No, that can't be it. Please, for the love of God, don't do this. I need the money. I need to get to San Fernando. San Fernando? What the hell are you going to do all the way across the country? Jamie's getting married. Ah, it's all starting to make sense. You really miss him, huh? Alright, fine, I'll help you out. I'm a sucker for a good romantic story. But you've got to make this count. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. What's the deal, Larry? Tell me and I'll do it. Get on the next bus out of Dubstown and come meet me in Beaton. I've got an odd job I need someone to help me take care of. You can stay at my place for a bit if you need to, but you're going to have to get here on your own. It's on the way to San Fernando, and I know you don't have the money for a flight, so don't even bitch to me about that. What's the catch? That journal of yours, the one you write in every night before you go to bed? At the end of this month, I want it. Whatever's in there, I'm salvaging it and turning it into something we can sell, even if I have to type it all out myself. Belinda's gonna lose her shit if I lose this job, and you already owe me plenty. Fine, that's fair enough, I guess. I'll keep writing in the journal, and you'll get it at the end of the month. We can do that. Great, then we've got a deal. Except for one glaring problem, Larry. I don't have any money for a bus ticket. Damn it, do I have to do everything for you? Sorry, I didn't mean to lose my temper. I'll make a few calls after you hang up. By the time you finish breakfast, there should be some work for you. Patrick over at the Daily News Times is always on the lookout for decent freelancers, and we go way back, so any recommendation I give is golden. High Rung Ad Agency used to do our marketing, but I heard through the grapevine they're in a bit of a jam after losing their lead copywriter. I'll set up both meetings for you. Just go wherever you like and do a good job. Don't make me regret this. Don't worry, I won't. See you in a few days. And we have control again. So there's our story. And we see this new flyer. Dogs wanted, serious people only. Championship training and motivation program. $100 for a stray dog? Hell, if it gets them off the streets, I guess I better take down that number. So let's go to the bank and cash our check. Hello, sir. Welcome to Nations Bank. How can I help you? Deposit the check. Can I have your first name and PIN, please? My first name is Donovan. My PIN is 1119. Okay, give me a moment to pull up your account information. Ah, yes, here you are. Is there a problem? Not at all. I'll just need you to answer your top secret security question for me. I can go ahead and make that deposit for you. Wait, I need a security question to deposit money? The security question is in place for your protection, sir. The question is, what did you always dream of being when you were a child? I suppose we can do anything, but I'm just gonna say writer. Because that's true to me. Ever since grade school, I've always wanted to be an author myself. What? Writer? Yeah, I figured writer would be easy to remember. That's no problem at all. To each their own, I say. Your money has been deposited. You can withdraw it wherever you like from any of our not so conveniently located ATMs. It could just be the way my mouth works. It probably sounded like I was going to say walrus. Alright, let's go ahead and withdraw the money. We have $632. Alright, so we now have enough money to pay our rent. I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. Got $632 in my wallet. That's enough to pay rent. Let's pay it. I'm here to pay my rent. What in the world? How did a deadbeat like you come up with $500 so quickly? Just take the cash and give me back my key already. This isn't over, deadbeat. If you want to stay here, you'll have to pay rent again in a month. Here's the bunny. Now give me back my key. And we got our stuff back. Sure feels nice to get my apartment. And now we don't have to worry about sleeping out in the cold and dying. And I still have 3 bars of energy left. Alright. So I'm going to check to see what the prices are in the burger business. $11. Ooh, okay. It's been dropping. It dropped a lot from 17 to 14 to 11. I think I might take a risk. I can get 12, I think. Alright. That was most of my money. So the rest of the place should be open. Okay. That's the championship for a dog. I'm looking for something in particular, though. I don't remember where the notice is. The notice might be further down, though. Okay. Flood the market with turnips? Yeah. I mean, it is pretty much essentially that program. It's the same general idea. Where is that other sign? This place is supposed to open up soon. I'm pretty pumped. Really wicked prizes for games. I don't know where the other sign is. Okay. Oh, I wouldn't think it's in the groceries. However, I never did check out this hole. Okay, there's nothing in the hole. Don't think it'd be in here. No. Alright, well, I guess for the time being, I'm just gonna go pick one of the 2 jobs that I was offered. And so I'm gonna go to the Daily News Times. Welcome to Daily News Times. I can only help you if you have an appointment. I'm here to speak with Patrick. I was told he was expecting me. Oh, you must be Donovan. Please go ahead. Just look for the big glass doors. I remember rummage in here real quick? No, I guess not. Patrick? Yes, Mr. Bubbles? You're a hungry Mr. Bubbles, aren't you? Sorry, I was in my own little world. I find feeding my fish very relaxing. That's nice, I suppose. I'm here about a freelancing job. A guy named Larry should have called me about it. Ah, yes, I was expecting you. Donovan, is it? We need someone to do a story on the press conference happening down at the movie theater. The Sunny Entertainment Company is announcing something big today. Rumor has it they're opening a new theater in town, and we need to be on top of it. We need total coverage. Alright, what do I have to do? You'll have to go down and attend the conference, get all the details from the announcement, and go find out what's going on. There should be a chap named Arun there, and he's the public relations director for the company. He'll probably give you a long spiel about the development. I've been in this business long enough to know a huckster when I see one, so don't just take his word for everything. You're a reporter, damn it. Get all the facts for the story, return here, and get it filed at any one of the terminals in the main office. He'll run into it in tomorrow's edition. I'll pay you out first thing tomorrow morning after it prints. The gig pays 10 cents per word, so you get $100 for the piece. So what do you say, kid? You want the job? I'm on the job. Sounds great. Fantastic. The event's just down the road at the current Sunny Megaplex. Get down there as soon as possible before the conference starts. I'm assuming you have some sort of cell phone I can contact you in case we have a news emergency, right? Actually no. I do have this handy dandy beeper though I picked up for cheap online. Just beep if you need me. Beep you? Seriously, what year do you think this is, kid? A goddamn beeper? You want an old-timey news hat that says press on it too? That would be great, actually. I'm kidding. Just give me your damn beeper number and get to the press conference before I change my mind, you crazy Luddite. So I don't get an old-timey hat, then? No! Now get going, kid. We have deadlines to meet. I don't know. I think if I was playing Out of This World, having flashbacks of Flashback would be appropriate. Maybe it's something to do with the music? Okay, no, that is still the championship flyer. So I'm not going to stress too much about that. But the Sunny Megaplex is over here. So that's how we secured our position as the #1 source for quality entertainment nationwide. Oh, looks like they started without me. This brings me to our big announcement. In just a few days, we'll begin construction on a brand new, state-of-the-art, multi-screen megaplex right here in the heart of Dubstown. This venue will be the largest in the entire country and will support the latest in high-quality film projection technologies. Ladies and gentlemen, this beloved but aging theater is about to get a real facelift as we jettison into the future of film. Plans currently include a massive 20-screen setup, which means we'll be able to deliver more of the movies you love closer to home. There's no doubt that with this new development, Sunny Entertainment will continue to be your first choice in quality family entertainment. Now I'm sure you have plenty of questions about this exciting announcement. Alright, not everyone at once. You with the poofy hair. Yeah, hi here. Brian Crescent with Polyhedron Online. Can you comment on the trend of your theaters increasing the price of popcorn every year? Excellent question, Byron. While our company has always strived to deliver the most cost-efficient theater experience for our millions of loyal customers, prices do change. Over the years, a few of our concession items have had slight price increases, but only as a means of counteracting inflation. We take immense pride in offering our customers a value and experience that continues to surpass that of all our competitors. Alright, who's next? You, over there with the sunglasses. Right, hello chap. James Starling with the Escapism Quarterly. Several of your competitors have begun offering their movies in full 3D. Does Sunny have any plans to follow suit? Great question, James. I'm happy to announce that this new Megaplex will be the first of our venues to offer this exciting new option for our moviegoers. We've already slated for our first 3D film, the horror extravaganza Slasherman 4, for our opening weekend. You can pre-order tickets starting next week. Looks like we've got time for one more. Yes, you ma'am with the notepad. Hey. Sandra Arden, joysandsticks.com. Can you comment on the proposed location of this new development? There's been some negative speculation about where this new theater is going to be built, and none of your representatives have commented yet. Could you please clear up for us exactly where you guys are planning to build this thing? I assure you, most of the contention to our plans has come from a very small, vocal minority with some very radical and dangerous socialist ideologies. Uh-oh, he's using buzzwords. Our location is currently a rundown blight on this city, and we believe that this theater will help both our local community and economy. In fact, after the papers are signed tomorrow, we will be underway to offer many new employment opportunities right here in Dubstown. But enough of this boring business talk. It's time to give you a small taste of the sort of theater experience Sunny Entertainment is known for. Please find your way into the theater and enjoy this complimentary screening of our latest action flick, The Dirty Mackerel Fugitive. Oh yeah, absolutely. Just seems on the up and up. It's not screaming sketchy at all. Which outlet are you with? Oh hey, Donovan, Daily News Times? There's no need for formalities here, Donovan. My name's Aaron. I handle all of the communications for Sunny Entertainment and our parent company, Macro Chef Corporation. It's my job to make sure that if you need anything at all, you've got it. Did you have any questions? Well, you seem pretty familiar with everyone here. Is that typical for this sort of thing? Well, it is part of the job, to be honest with you. I'm here to act as a facilitator between the press and the company, so I try and build good working relationships. Helps things run smoothly. With that in mind, I would like to get to know you a little better. Patrick was always such a stick in the mud, but you seem a lot more malleable. Oh, if you're not, perceptive, you'll malleable to what, huh? What do you say we head into the other theater? We've got an advanced copy of Duckman Returns if you're interested. I hear it's really good. Whoa, that movie won't be out for months. Then again, I probably shouldn't break away from the group just yet. Do what you like, of course, but Duckman Returns won't be available for a long time, and you can see The Dirty Mackerel Fugitive anytime you like. So, which is it going to be? Well, I'm here to see The Dirty Mackerel Fugitive. I think I'm going to pass on Duckman. I heard that show got canceled anyway. I still haven't seen The Dirty Mackerel Fugitive yet anyway. Right, of course, as you wish. Be sure to come see me after the show, though. We've got some gift bags to get away, and I'd personally love to hear what you thought of the film. Sure. Talk to you later. Yeah, if that didn't register as sketchy to you, I don't know, oh, God. And now it is evening. So what did you think of the movie? Pretty darn fantastic if I do say so myself. I wouldn't be surprised if it's a serious contender come award season. Well, honestly, it was alright. It was alright, I guess. Alright, it was fantastic, I think. Then again, that's just my opinion. There's a lot of people waiting to see it, though, and I'm curious what they'd have to say about your opinion. Apart from a few test audiences, you're one of the first people in the world to see that flick. Everyone's been really looking forward to it, and early reviews have been overwhelmingly positive. But a lot of folks would be pretty jealous of you right about now. Enough about the film, though. You're not writing a review anyway, are you? You're here to find out about our exciting new 20-screen, 3D-capable surround sound megaplex. I wanted to give you the chance to field any questions now before you wrote your story. You know, to make sure there's no incorrect assumptions or niggling inconsistencies. I'm here to help you with anything at all. Did you have any more questions? Tell me more about your theaters. Theaters are the most popular choice for film enthusiasts all across the country. Helpful staff and a great selection of movies to watch. There's always something exciting going on at your local Sunny Entertainment Theater. Whatever your taste is, we've got something that is bound to tickle your fancy here at Sunny. Tell me more about those concessions that I heard about. Well, our concession stand is the most popular in the country, serving millions of hungry movie lovers nationwide. With an array of delicious soft drink snacks and our beloved double butter popcorn, there's a treat in our stand made for you. Whatever your taste is, we've got something that is bound to tickle your fancy here at Sunny. Do you have any more questions? Tell me about your movies. Well, we have deals with all the major motion picture producers to ensure we have all the latest blockbusters and specialty films. Unfortunately, this location isn't very big, so you can't see the breadth of our options, but I assure you that in our larger locations, choice is plenty. Whatever your taste is, we've got something that is bound to tickle your fancy here at Sun. And no, that's it. Actually, I think I've got all the info I need now. That's fantastic. I really want to thank you for taking part of your day to come and see what we're all about firsthand. As a token of our appreciation, I'd like to offer you this little gift bag. Feel free to do whatever you like with it. It's yours to take home if you want. Use it to take your girlfriend out on a nice date if you want. It's up to you. Gave us a gift bag. The gift bag contained $75 in cash. Is this a bribe? What? Of course not. As if that sort of thing would even work on a respectable writer like us. How on earth did you get that idea in your head? This bag is full of money. What? Oops, looks like I gave you the wrong bag. This is what I meant to give you. Gave us 2 movie tickets. Boy, that embarrassing. We can't afford to just go around bribing every journalist we want, never mind the ethics. Would make my job a lot easier, though. Yeah, right. Right, well, I should go. This story's not gonna file itself. Take care. So, what do you guys think? Did he totally try to bribe us? Because I think he totally tried to bribe us. What's up? Sure, what's up? Here, take one of our pamphlets. Good people are about to lose their homes and nobody seems to care. And we're given a pamphlet. I have to go back now, but thank you. Nobody else has stopped to hear me all day. So, let's actually... Residence pamphlet. The pamphlet reads, "Please save the apartments. Sunny Megacorp Fat Cats have too long been in the pockets of the city. Save the residents and say no to the corporate overlords. Brian M., President of the FOBM Society. Free Our Building Man Incorporated." Alright, so I believe, as a good journalist, that is a lead that we want to follow up on. So we are going to go here. However, so at this point, we are nearing the end of the stream. So I'm just going to save my game. And as you can see here, we have a fate score. They have never shared what the fate score is or what it does by my understanding. But it has something to do with your luck or your karma. I've never been 100% certain. I do know that the game does consider and weigh every action that you make, which is absolutely fascinating. It's fate, yeah. But I've never been able to figure out the down and dirty mechanics of it, but I found that to be pretty fun. Anyway, we saved, and so we've now reached the end of our stream. So I hope you guys have had a good time. I'm gonna go ahead and let the music play. But if you did enjoy it, please consider following me. I'm hoping that I can turn this stream into something of a thing that I can escape my own menial job, of course. Oh, okay, sorry. I'll turn the music down. I forgot to adjust that. Sorry about that. I changed everything but the last transition, it seems. But thank you for pointing that out. I've got it turned down now. But again, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. I hope if it was interesting enough, you might want to consider giving me a follow. I'm going to be streaming again tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central, and we're going to continue the Always Sometimes Monster story, and pretty much we'll continue to go through that until we get to the end. And it's pretty much an Iron Man file, as it were. But as it is, I'm going to let the music play out. You guys have a good evening. I hope you all have a good time. Thank you for watching, everyone.